What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for clicking on this video, whether you came from like Snapchat, Instagram, wherever you came from. Thank you for clicking on this video and actually watching this because there is something I really want to talk about that I hope you guys can help me with. Um, and let's just get right into it. I have an idea that I think could change the world. I mean, an idea that I think could genuinely do good for people. Now, you might be questioning, well, what is that idea? What exactly do you want to do? Well, what I want to do is build this website where teenagers like you, like me, like a lot of other people can go to for help. Now, you might be like, well, what kind of help? I'm talking about mental health kind of help. Basically, what I want to do with this website is I want to get people involved. I want people to all come together on this website and basically just be able to connect with one another on a different level that they might have thought was never even possible. There's a lot of kids out there that I know are struggling with mental health issues. I myself have struggled with this. That's why I'm even doing this in the first place, is because I struggled with this myself. I know a lot of kids are struggling with this, and I know it's very, very hard for them. And I know when I was younger, I needed a guidance like this in my life. I needed something like this where people can just help me, or even just reading stories and stuff like that. I needed that as a kid. But what exactly did I go through, and why do I want to do this? Well, you see, a couple years ago, it was around 8th grade. That is when I developed anxiety. That's the reason why I didn't go to school. That's the reason why I stopped going to school, and that's the reason for a lot of different things. I have an anxiety disorder. And along with that anxiety, I got panic attacks and I got depression. I got suicidal thoughts in my head. I felt a lot of different emotions, and it was hard because I felt really alone and everything, and I felt like no one was really there for me when I really needed someone to be. And I feel like with this website, I can be there for everyone, you know? And it's not just going to be me, obviously. I want you guys to also help with that, but I'll get to that in a second. I know that when I was struggling with it, I wanted a website or just anything in general, a social media thing, just where I can go to and be like, hey, I share a lot of similarities with this story, or I share a lot of similarities with that story, or this person, or that person. You know, I needed to feel like what I was going through was normal. And I didn't really feel that before. With this website, I want to help teens feel that sort of, feel not alone in this, because they shouldn't feel alone. When you're going through a traumatic time in your life, you don't want to be alone. No one wants to. And I just want to make sure that I'm doing something with this. Ever since I've been going through this, I really, really wanted to do something along the lines, whether that was being a therapist or even like being like a nurse, or not a nurse, a doctor, anything like that. I was just like, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do in my life when I get older. But I thought, why not just do something a little different? And I think with this, it's trying something else. And I think it could work. A website for teenagers to all come to and share each other's thoughts and feelings and understand one another, I think could really, really help. One of the things that's going to be included in this website is my own book. Yes, I know that might come to a surprise, or that might come as a surprise to some of you, but I promise you I wrote a book. I'm pretty excited The book is called Why I Am Here. I posted it about a year ago, but I never revised it. I never went over it. I didn't add the rest of the parts that I wanted to add. It was not done. But with this website launch, I am going to be launching my book as well. Uh, it's going to be crazy. The book is about my life and the challenges that I faced along the way, and it pretty much is just going over all that stuff with, you know, the struggles I had throughout my life. And I don't want to give away too much because I want you guys to read it on your own. I can't wait for that. I honestly can't wait. I hope you guys are excited and everything about that. Cause I'm really excited and I want you guys to all read this book. But the question is, how can you help? You see, the whole purpose of this is getting people like who are going through this stuff, who are going through mental health issues, right? So, well, here's what I want to do. I want to have everyone who watches this video, everyone who watches it, I want you to email me, all right? Email me, lloydcxi@yahoo.com. It'll be right up there. Email me at that email, and I will read through any messages or anything that you send to that email, okay? That's the email you can send it to. So what exactly do you send? You can send quotes, poems, lessons. You can send part of your life story. If you want to make like a little kind of blog type thing, or even just like a couple paragraph stories, that would help out so much. Or even if it's just like a lesson that you got taught, or any advice that you have, or, you know, like I said, just any short story, or maybe talking about how you went through a hard time in your life and how you overcame that challenge, what you did to overcome that. I think that would just be awesome if you guys all could somehow send me something in any way that you want to. Because if we can get everyone to help, everyone who watches this video to just share something, I think that this could go a long way. And I think that this could be one of the best things ever. I mean, I just have so many good ideas, and I don't want to share too much because I still want it to be a surprise. But I obviously can keep your name anonymous if you choose to keep your name anonymous. I don't have to share your name on the website, but if you choose to keep your name, I will credit you in the website. I'm not just going to take your story and run with it. No, I'll credit you in the website and all that good stuff. The other thing I want you guys to know is with the website, I'm going to show you a quick little snippet of what I'm talking about, of kind of stuff you can do, and we'll get to that right now. So this is the kind of idea that I have for this when you guys send in like your quotes or anything like that. This is kind of the idea that I have, right? For any short like story or anything like that, to kind of put something like this where you have your picture there and you have your name, where you're from, you know, all that good stuff. And it basically just has, you know, your photo on there. You can choose to keep it anonymous. Like it would have like an anonymous profile picture with an anonymous name. And you don't even have to state where you live. It could just be completely anonymous. That is fine with me. But basically, it'll have your name and everything. It's going to look kind of like this. Now, obviously, this is just a template right here. And, like, this is not my store at all. Like, this is literally just a random thing. But, as you can see, you know, it has, like, a short little story here and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be that short. I can definitely make it longer. Especially if you have a longer story to tell. You know, you might have, like, you might want to make your own, like, kind of blog thing. But if you just write down in a Google Doc, write down like a short story about a life lesson or a life experience that you went through, that would be fantastic. Like I would appreciate that a lot for everyone who can do that. So that's one thing to consider. That's kind of the idea that I have going on with this. And yeah, I hope this all gives you a general idea of what exactly I want to do for this website. Obviously, on this website, I'm going to have a couple things that you can obviously buy. But it's not just I'm going to take the stuff that you guys buy and purchase. Like, there's going to be merchandise on there that you guys can buy, you guys can wear. Post pictures, send me pictures of you guys wearing this stuff, and like have hashtag flip the mind or something within the post. Like, I think that this could be something very, very big, but it all depends on how everything goes and if everyone will get involved. I think that this could be something really, really cool. And I hope that whoever is watching, I hope to you that's watching, that you take the time out of your day to just maybe write something, or find something off the internet that you could send me, and I would just really appreciate it. If you have my phone number, if you have my Snapchat or Instagram or TikTok, whatever, you can send me it on there. I don't care. I just want to really get this to work. I am just extremely passionate about it, and I hope a lot of you guys are too. I hope you guys consider it, and I hope you guys are staying tuned for everything, because best believe we're going to be launching this. But the question is, when is this going to be done? Let's just say it's going to be done in 2024, but the beginning of 2024. I hope you guys consider it, and like I said, if you guys want to send it to me, it's lloydsxi@yahoo.com. You guys can send me it there. I hope to see a lot of messages. Do you want to help the world? Do you want to help kids out there who are dealing with mental health problems? That's up to you. I'm not going to know who watches this video. So if you choose not to, that's fine. But I highly advise it, because I just think that this could be the next big thing. So I hope you guys consider it, and thank you for watching.